Alright, I'm going to show you how to run or install Last Man Standing mod on Doom 3, but instead of Windows, I'm going to be using SteamOS on PC, not Steam Deck. Alright, then you have to go and search for the SteamOS image. If you're sick and tired of Windows and you just, you want the performance of SteamOS Linux, which is better than Windows now, just download this image and you're set. Alright, what you gotta do now is to download the Last Man Standing mod. Search it up and it's gonna be ModDB. Click it, scroll down and hit that download button and download the multi-platform version of it. Click download now and just let it download. Now all you gotta do is open Doom 3 and I'm gonna show you how to fix that bug that keeps asking you for a CD key. It's very simple. Just click cancel, the game will close, and now run Resurrection of Evil and that bug should be gone. It shouldn't ask you again for CD keys. And as you can see, it's gone. It won't ask you again for CD key. So if you want, open it up, whatever you want. I'm going to open it for you so that you can see that it's gone. And there you have it. Now you can enjoy the game. Alright. Now continuing with installing Last Man Standing. What you do is go to download where you downloaded the mod and extract it right there. You don't have to take it anywhere else. Once it does that, copy that folder. Make sure that you have your hidden files showing. Here it is. Then go to Home, Deck, Local, Share, Steam, Steam Apps, and then Common. And inside the Doom folder, that's where you're going to paste Last Man Standing. Alright, now what you got to do is just run Last Man Standing one time. Go inside the options and change your resolution, put the audio settings that you prefer, create your username and all that so that you can create that config file that you need to edit later. Alright, close it after you're done and open up Home, Deck, Local, Share, Steam, Steam Apps, Common, and the Doom folder. And inside, go to Last Man Standing mod folder and click the one that says Doom config right here. Scroll down midway and that's where you're going to find art mode right here. Change that to -1. Resolution, you can put whatever you want. I mean, it really doesn't matter. Like, it can modify any number you put in. Be careful because it's going to look horrible if you put something that doesn't match your monitor. So mine is 2560 by 1440. And anything that says ignore high quality or a downsize bump, downsize specular, round down, force downsize, everything has to say no. And 1 is yes and 0 is no. And on anisotropic filtering, make sure it's 16. You put whatever you want. I like 16. And here on the memory, put, well, I have to put 16,000 because that's my video card. Pump buster is 0. It doesn't work either way. It's always on. And then you got to look for aspect ratio, which 1 is for 16 by 9, 2 is for 16 by 10, 0 is for 4 by 3, and 1 again is by 21 by 9. And I think we're done. Yes. Now save it and close it. Alright, I'm going to go in to see if everything is working. Doom 3 is still going to have the old resolution. You can change it if you want to, but I'm only doing last man standing because that's all I play. Here's where you set up your server. You can put whatever name you want, or whatever color, select the maps from Resurrection of Evil, or the last man standing maps, or single player maps. And I'm just gonna run it to show you how good it looks and that everything is working.
Fight!
Here at the UAC, we make art.
Now, keep in mind that Linux is very friendly towards AMD systems, and all I use is AMD. Video cards and CPU, so everything is supported. I can't speak for anyone that has NVIDIA or Intel. If you're going to make that jump to SteamOS, make sure you have an AMD system. And there you go. Alright, I'm gonna show you how to do it to Doom 3 and Resurrection of Evil, just because I feel obligated to show you. But it's the same thing. That's you force a resolution, the maximum quality, the same way you do with Last Man Standing. You gotta go to the config file and put those numbers that I showed you, but in this one, or Resurrection of Evil, you always have to create a config file first. And you just put whatever resolution and quality and apply changes, and it already created that config file, and then you close it down and go in there. Now you find Dolphin, make sure you have the hidden files showing, go to Home, Deck, Local, Share, and then Steam, and then Steam Apps. I always have a hard time finding the Steam Apps. Right here, comment folder, and then look for Doom 3, and then the base folder that you see, the first one, is for Doom 3, and the D3XP is for Resurrection of Evil. We're gonna modify Doom 3, the base folder. Go to config, I'm gonna zoom it in, and go about the middle, and put the same numbers, you know. -1 and ARB mode, put whatever resolution you want. Mine is going to be 2560. For some reason didn't type the 5 at first. And 1440. And then anti-aliasing is 8. Ignore high quality to no, 0. Downside specular 0. Round down 0. Force downsize is already to 0, downsize 0, and anisotropic anisotropic filtering is 16. I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing that word correctly. I don't care. You get what I mean. Then I remember, I think I already passed it. Well, I'll change aspect ratio, which is already here. 1 for 16 by 9, 2 for 16 by 10. 0 for 4 by 3, and 1 again for 21 by 9. Where is that? The video RAM. Oh, right here. Okay. I'm going to put my video RAM, which is like 16 gigs. Save it and close it. Do the same for Resurrection of Evil, and you're done. Here it is. I'm going to open it up again so you can see that it is working. It's not going to look like a square anymore. There you go. Alright, enjoy the game.